Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Direct and inverse proportions. Today we are going to talk about, it is lecture 5th, okay, that is about inverse proportions. Okay, we already discussed what does direct proportions mean. In direct proportions we can say that there are two quantities when they increase or they decrease together. If one quantity increases, the other also increases. That is the case of direct proportions. But in case of inverse proportions, the case is the reverse. Okay, in inverse proportions, two quantities they change in such a manner that if one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases, and vice versa. For example, as the number of workers increases, time taken to finish the job decreases. Similarly, if we increase the speed of a car, of a train, the time taken to cover a given distance, that will decrease. Okay, to understand this, let's take an example. Okay, see this example. This is speed in kilometers per hour. 3 kilometers per hour, 6 kilometers per hour, 9 kilometers per hour, 45 kilometers per hour. So you can see the speed increase. Okay, now there's a time taken in minutes. Okay, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, you can see that the time taken is that is undergoing decrease. Okay, see a particular distance, if you cover the distance by walking, okay, by walking the speed is 3 kilometers per hour. 3 kilometers per hour. It will take you some, say for example, 30 minutes, right? So then the same distance is covered by running. Okay, so that means you are actually multiplying the speed by 2. Your speed increases twice. Okay, it was 3 kilometers per hour, now it has become 6 kilometers per hour. Okay, then the time taken to cover this distance will be halved. So that means you have to multiply that the distance 30 by 1 by 2. That means you are actually dividing 30. So it will be covered in only 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. Again, multiplying it with say for example. Multiplying the initial speed by 3, you will get 9. Okay, if the speed is 9 by cycling, okay, then the time taken will even be lesser than the previous time, so that will be only 10 minutes. Okay, by car, okay, the speed will be 45, for example, 45 kilometers per hour. Okay, time taken will be only 2 minutes. Okay, so you can see in this example the one quantity increases, so there is an increase. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 45. But in this quantity, time taken in minutes, okay, there is a decrease. Right here, this quantity increases, this quantity decreases. So this is the case of inverse proportions. Right. Okay, now if we represent the speed in kilometers per hour by x and this time taken by y, okay, you can observe one thing. If you multiply this x and y, 3 0 0 0 3 3s are 9, it will be 90. 6 into 15, it will be 90 again. 9 10s are 90. 2 45 are 90. So the product of these, the product each time it is same. So we can say that x and y is equal to constant, right? Okay, so you can see here that as x increases, y decreases, right? So we can say that the two quantities x and y, these x and y, they are said to be in inverse proportions. They are said to be in inverse proportions, right? Okay, say for example, this is then x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2, this is x3, this is y3, this is x4, and this is y4. Okay, so if this is the case, we can say that x1 x into y is equal to k, then x1 y1 is also equal to k, then x2 y2 is also equal to k. That means here in this case 90 each time, right? So we can say that x1 y1 is equal to x2, x1 y1 is equal to x2, y2 is equal to x3, y3 is equal to x4, y4, and so on and so forth. That is equal to k. Or by taking these two, for example, x1 y1, x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Okay, we can put it like this: x1 divided by x2 is equal to y2 divided by y1. So in direct proportions, it was, in case of direct it was x1 y1 is equal to x1 x1 x2 is equal to y1 y2, but it is inverse here. So x1 divided by y2 is equal to y2 divided by y1. So you have to remember this. Okay, so we say that since one quantity increases, when one quantity increases, the other one is showing a decrease. So we can say that x and y are in inverse proportions. Okay, so tomorrow we will inshallah tomorrow we will take some more examples in order to understand the concept of inverse proportions in some detail. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.